What's going on, guys? It's your boy Christian here, back at you for Sneaker Talk with a brand new video. Now today I will be sharing with you guys 5 sneaker recommendations for the fall season in 2018. Now I know Black Friday just passed by, so you might have spent a bunch of money on sneakers. I don't blame you, there were some pretty good sales. With that said, I also uploaded a Nike outlet and Adidas outlet Black Friday vlog, so if you guys want to see those 2 vlogs, check them out. I'll leave them linked in the description down below. And on top of that, I actually have a few Black Friday pickups I'll be receiving this week. I have to go downtown to pick up about $500 worth of stuff, and then I have some designer stuff coming in as well. So I'll have some Black Friday hauls if you guys want to see what I picked up for Black Friday. Anyways, getting back on track for today's video, I'll be sharing with you guys my top 5 new sneaker recommendations for the fall season this year. Now just a heads up, I actually received all of these sneakers for free, so I got to give a huge thank you to Adidas, Nike, Puma, and Converse for all of the love. But with that said, I would not be recommending these sneakers to you guys unless I genuinely mess with them. So don't get it twisted, I genuinely really like all of these sneakers that I'm showing you guys today. And one last thing before we get into the actual beef of this video, the content of this video, I am doing a giveaway for the Yeezy Boost 350 V2 Sesames. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram, and stay active on these Black Friday videos. That's how you're gonna enter. Really easy, just comment, like, subscribe, and follow my stuff. That's it. Very simple giveaway. With that said, let's get into these sneakers. So the very first pair of sneakers today are the Nike Air Max 95. Now these sneakers actually just released in this brand new colorway for the week of greatness with Foot Locker, and Foot Locker actually gifted me these sneakers. So shout out to Foot Locker, I appreciate you guys. They had this cool little pop-up at their House of Hoops location on Yonge Street. I'll have some of that footage come up on screen right now, and it was just a really cool experience. They got to give you a little photo set, a little photo shoot, and you could, you know, mess around with the sneakers that they had, change up the setting if you wanted to. Pretty cool little pop-up activation that they had last weekend. With that said, the sneaker that they gave me were these right here, the Nike Air Max 95. Now I'm not a huge Nike Air Max 95 guy. I was born in 1995, but it's not my favorite Air Max by any means. I'm a bigger fan of the ones, the 90s, the 97s, but these 95s, they're pretty fresh. I like this colorway a lot. It's a black, white, and gold Nike Air Max. So if you're from Toronto and you mess with Drake, you mess with OVO, this color might resonate with you. But with that said, it's also just a solid colorway for the fall. These dark tones of black and the gold. The gold isn't like this bright metallic kind of gold. It's a more subtle kind of color scheme, almost like a khaki, you could say. So it'll go with many jackets or many, you know, hoodies that you might have just laying around in your wardrobe for the fall season. And if you guys know about the Air Max series, they make really good for daily beaters. And that's because of the air unit on the back of the shoe. The air unit is actually quite big, so it's going to give you a lot of good comfort for all day wear. And that doesn't just go for the Air Max 95. Pretty much any Air Max sneaker is good to go for all day wear. With that said, if you're not a fan of the Air Max 95 but you're still interested in the rest of the sneakers in the Nike Gold Pack, I'll leave links in the description down below and you guys can check them out. I know they did a few other Air Maxes, so make sure you guys check out those links if you're not a huge fan of the 95 but you still like this sort of colorway. Now these next sneakers, oh my gosh, these next sneakers might be one of the best releases of the year and hands down one of the best fall sneakers you could ever ask for and rock. And Adidas blessed me with a pair. I gotta say a huge thank you to my friends over at Adidas Canada. I love you guys. You guys blessed me with this pair right here. These are the Adidas Yeezy Boost 350 V2 in the Sesame colorway. Here's a quick look at that box label, and yeah, boom 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 boom. Now we can pull them out of the box. Bam, here we have it, the Sesame Yeezy Boost 350 V2s. They could not have picked a better time of the year to release these Yeezys. This is like the go-to running shoe for fall, and it's such a good color scheme. It really reminds me of the Oxford Tan Adidas Yeezy Boost 350 V1s, and it's just a very simple, easy to wear neutral Yeezy. It's definitely a notch lower in loudness compared to the Zebras, because the Zebras were the Yeezys that just released before these that they restocked, and those are loud, a little harder to wear for most people, but pretty much anybody can wear these sneakers. That's the great thing about these shoes. You can throw them on with pretty much any outfit and you're good to go. And it also has a really clean outsole right here. It has the gum outsole, so it's gonna hide dirt really well. You can wear these a whole bunch and they're not going to show their age that much over time. Now I'm going to be doing a full review on these sneakers on the channel, so make sure you guys subscribe. That'll be one of the upcoming videos, and I'm a huge fan of these. Adidas, you guys nailed it on this release. Now it is a bit harder to recommend at the high price point that it's at. Now this sneaker is the most expensive sneaker on this list, so if you're balling on a tighter budget, this sneaker is not for you. But if you have a little more spending room, then I would recommend you guys go after these Yeezys. They're not reselling for too much over retail. I don't even think there's too much resale on these shoes, so hopefully you were able to scoop up a pair for retail. I know some locations do have them still available, and yeah, I'm really excited to wear these. Even though these were a GR, you could say, and they're very accessible, these have got to be still one of the best colorways of the V2s to release in total, out of all the Yeezys to release. So shout out to Adidas, appreciate you guys, and of course make sure you guys subscribe so you don't miss out on the holiday Yeezy giveaway I'll be running as well. With that said, let me throw on these beauties and we'll get over to the next shoe. Next up are a pair of sneakers that are a collaboration between two brands, Puma and Staple Pigeon. The brand Staple has done some collaborations in the past with Puma, and this is their latest collab right here. So let me pull it out of the box. As you guys know, it is the 50th anniversary of the Puma Suede, so they have just been pumping out different collaborations, different colorways with Puma on the Puma Suede this year. And I gotta say, these sneakers are very subtle. There's some quite intricate details to it which might throw off some people, but at the end of the day, the Puma Suede, this silhouette in general, is something I could still recommend in the fall season. So if you're not a fan of this particular version of the shoe, there still might be some colorways that you might appreciate. So let me come real close and give you guys some ASMR with these sneakers. So here you have it. These are the Puma Suede Staple collaboration. It has a gray suede upper, of course. The thing that throws these off is that weird kind of material that they have on the eyelet portion right here. It's like this really weird hair fur kind of thing. I'm not sure what to call it exactly. It's seen on the back here. You guys can really get a better look at it right here on the back. It reminds me of a horse when you would pet the mane of the horse. So it's a little bit hairy. It's a hairy sneaker. And then they also included some extra these salmon kind of color laces right there. And these have a white outsole to wrap it up all together. So definitely a different pair of Puma Suedes. You're not used to seeing this weird kind of fur material on it. But if you were looking for something that's a little bit different, a little unique, something that not everyone's probably gonna have, then you might want to check out the Puma and Staple collaboration on the Puma Suedes. With that said, let's throw these bad boys on feet and get over to the next sneaker. The next pickup comes in from the folks over at Converse. Converse blessed me with the latest release from the Golf Le Floor collection, the collaboration that they are continuing to do with Tyler the Creator. I've actually lost track of how many collabs they've done with Tyler the Creator, but I've been a fan of them since the very start. And this time, they actually aren't doing it on the 1-star model. This is very different, and they included a little note here as well. It reads, "Christian, check out the new all-neutral collection from Tyler the Creator and Converse." Signed, Converse. So here's a look at some of the previous Tyler the Creator collaborations with Converse with the 1-star model, and they're usually pretty loud and vibrant colorways, two-tone colorways, and they're just out there. They're out there. But this, they went for a very neutral kind of look. This is a collaboration for the Golf the Floor collection on the 1970s Converse Chuck Taylor. It sort of reminds me of like a wheat basket. You guys can see we have this nice rich brown wheaty colorway. We have the little Golf the Floor logo on the side right here. It comes with white laces inside, silver eyelets, and then also includes some extra laces, so if you want to swap in the brown laces you can do so. It doesn't have a pure white midsole and outsole. It's actually sort of like a tan creamy kind of color, and when you flip the sneakers around to the other side you have that famous Converse Chuck Taylor logo right there, and then when you look at the bottom of the shoe, bam, you have the Golf the Floor print right here on the outsole. Nice little details. So this is something I'd also recommend just because it's a neutral colorway similar to the Yeezys that I just showed you, where you can wear it with pretty much most outfits. It's not loud, it's not going to be the center of attention when it comes to the outfits that you're going to wear, and at the same time it's going to be able to complement most of the clothing that's in your wardrobe for the fall season. If you're a fan of Tyler the Creator and you thought your one stars, those releases would be too loud and too colorful for the fall season, you can tone it down a little bit and still rep Tyler the Creator with these Chuck Taylor 1970s. So thank you Converse for sending these over, and in terms of sizing information I would recommend going half a size down no matter what in the Chuck Taylor 1970s. These absolutely run big. Now on to the final sneaker. We have a sneaker I have been longing for the fall season for a minute. These sold out pretty quickly in Toronto, and I was looking for my size and I just was not able to find a size 10, and luckily I put out a story on Instagram at SneakerTalk.ca. Follow me, it's on screen right now, and I put out a story asking you guys if you guys know a place where I can buy this particular shoe in my size, and no one gave me a lead, but Puma reached out after they saw my story and they said, yo, we got you, we'll send you a pair, don't worry fam. So here we have it, and these are so nice. Let me just these are the Puma RSX. This is the latest dad shoe from Puma, the newest dad shoe of 2018, and these are absolutely fire. These are so nice. This is the first colorway, the OG colorway, and I fell in love with these sneakers. These are amazing, and these sneakers are really cool because they're like a combination of two Puma sneakers that came out earlier this year. They're a collaboration essentially of, or a fusion, these two sneakers, the Puma Thunder Spectra combined with the Puma RSO, fused together and make the Puma RSX. I love these shoes. They really did a great job on the color blocking, the colorway, just the silhouette in general, and it does obviously give me some, you know, Balenciaga Triple S vibes. So if you're looking at the Balenciaga Triple S but didn't want to pay $1,000 for a pair of dad shoes, I think the Puma RSX comes in at an affordable $150 Canadian, and I think that's like $110 or $120 US. And also, if you were a fan of the Puma Thunder Spectra, or if you were a fan of the Puma RSOs, I'm sure you might have some interest in the Puma RSX. They were selling out fast, and I know they have a bunch of colorways coming out very soon. They just released, I think, a Transformers collaboration, which is pretty cool. Now, I like the concept of those shoes, but I don't see myself wearing them, so those are easy passes for me. But this colorway right here, the OG colorway of the Puma RSX, was a must cop for me, and I gotta give a huge thank you to Puma for sending over this pair after seeing my Instagram story. So with that said, let me throw these on feet and I'll be right back. If you made it to the very end of the video, do me a huge favor and hit that thumbs up button down below. It would mean a lot to me. It helps me out a ton. It lets me know you guys enjoy the content. And if you did make it to the very end, comment down below which sneaker you guys like the most from this list, this video. Did you guys like the Yeezys, the Puma RSX, the Converse, the Nikes, the Puma Suedes? Let me know in the comment section down below which pair was your favorite. And other than that, I hope you guys have an amazing week. Lots of content on the way. And of course, if you guys haven't subscribed subscribe to my second channel, SneakerTalk 365. I'll leave a link down below. Subscribe to that channel for a bunch of sneaker reviews and more content. I'll be uploading on this channel and there a whole ton, and there won't really be a difference in quality of the videos. So if you enjoy the stuff here, you'll probably like the stuff over on there. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.